Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Truck and Coffee. We just arrived at our terminal to pick up our first load of the day.
In half a mile, make a U-turn. Let's head back towards the lookout.
Pretty empty, which is always a good thing. Let me scan in. Okay guys, our container is located in row purple. Which I see it's in the back side over here. MEDU 242091, that's our container. That's a 20-footer. Let me go ahead and back on in and connect. Guys, as I mentioned before, it doesn't matter what container you pick up, there's always going to be a huge gap. So let me get it down, go from there. Okay, we are connected. Lights are working. Zip tie my locks. Landing gear's up. Check my tires, no flats on my lug nuts. Mud flaps. Back lock is secure. Lights are working. Doors are closed. Seals intact. My lock is zip tie. Tires are good. All my lug nuts are there. No flats. Like I said, landing gear's up. And I check my pin. Go ahead and release your brake. Pump your brake pedal. That's gonna adjust your slacks. Let's test our brakes. Trailer brakes are good. Alright guys, we can exit the terminal. Okay, we're exiting the terminal. This yard gets so dusty that they'll have a water truck in here twice a day at least, spraying it down to try to control the dust, which works for the dust, but then you're dealing with something worse because it gets real muddy, but it's like a cement mud. By the time you come in and out, your truck is filthy.
0.1 miles. Turn right.
So this is going to be a live unload, and it's only about 15-minute drive from the terminal, so it should be very quick to reach destination, get offloaded and go do our next job. Alright guys, at the portal, let me use my barcode so I can scan out. And we'll go from there.
Fort Concord.
We're about to get on the highway right now. Hope everybody's having a great morning. We're just getting on the highway right now. I hope everybody's having a good morning.
In 1.9 miles,
nice hot
take exit 39, Statesville Avenue, Road.
It's a great day. Let's take advantage of it and do the best we can. Again, good morning everyone. We just got on the highway. We're going to make our first delivery. It's going to be a live unload. Guys, make sure you enjoy your nice hot cup of coffee. It's a beautiful morning. This is going to be a live unload. Should be pretty quick. It's only a 20-foot container. So let's keep on driving and we'll go from there. Guys, diesel is $4.49. Please comment below. Let me know where you are and how much are you paying for your fuel. $125 gallons, $806.64. $806.64. Okay, so we left the truck stop.
In half a mile, turn left.
So guys, I showed you, I just put a little bit over $806 in fuel. What are you guys, so please comment below, let me know what you guys are spending on fuel and where you're at. Okay, we just got here to destination. Let me back in and park. Go from there. Okay, we're in the dock. This is a live unload, so we're just gonna wait for them to unload us and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we just finished the offload. I just went and closed the doors. Sun glare in here, so I can't really show you, but we just closed the doors. About to go drop this container and pick up my next load. Okay, so we're driving out of the destination, going to the highway, going to drop off this container. Go pick up our next load. We get to the highway and we go from there. Okay guys, I just got here to the next terminal to pick up my load. The container I had was still registered as full, so I couldn't return it until it registered as empty. So they let me park it on the side in their property until it shows empty. But then I have to go back and return it. So let me go check in, we'll go from there. Alright, so we're entering the terminal. I gotta go pick up a chassis and then I gotta go get a container. So how it works is you'll go pick up a good empty chassis. They're usually parked in the back. Hook up to it, and when you're driving out, the guy in the machine will put the container on. He'll select the container. See the machine right here? So after I pick up my chassis, and I'm driving back to the entrance or exit, I'll stop here and he'll put the container on the chassis. Alright, so let me find the chassis and we'll go from there. I gotta go all the way to the back. So in this terminal, they have different chassis parked depending on the size. So you gotta find a 40 foot chassis. Now some companies have their own chassis. For example, here on the right you have Seaboard Marine. So unless you're taking a Seaboard Marine container, you cannot use that chassis. It's 20 footers. 45s to the left. One thing that I will say is they don't mark them. For example, that's a 20 footer because it's so short. 40 and 45s, they're so similar. It's kind of hard to see which one is which. And 53s, usually 53s are marked. See this one here, I just gotta see if it's 40 foot or 45. Some are adjustable, some are not. So before I hook up, let me verify what I'm picking up. Those are 53s. See, this right here looks like a 40. I think those are like 45s. Yeah, these look about right. So. Let me find a chassis here. I think I'm gonna take that one. So what I'll do is, first I'm gonna back on in. Check all my lights, check all my tires, make sure it's operational, and if it is, then I'll take it and go get my container. So guys, just so you know, every time I do back on into a chassis, in this case, I always pull it, but I like to look at that pin and make sure it's locked. So let's go from there. Okay, so I did a quick little walk around and it looked operational. So now I went and connected my lines. My lights are working. Now you see your locks here. See how that lock's engaged? So you just gotta make sure that it's unlocked. That way when you go put your container on your chassis, it's good. So I gotta go on the other side, put my landing gear up. My lights are working. Okay, tires are good. All my lug nuts are secure. I'm on lock. My lights are working. Mud flaps. Check this, but just trying to show you how disgusting it gets here. So landing gear's up. Pin is on my fifth wheel. Locks open. Go ahead, release your brakes. Pump them. Adjust your slacks. We always check our trailer brakes before we leave. Good. So we're on our way to exit the terminal, and on our way out we'll stop by the machine and they'll load the container. Then I'll keep driving to the office. I gotta turn in the chassis number and container number so it could get processed out. And while they do that, I will go back to my container, zip tie all my locks, grab my paperwork, and then we'll go to destination. Is a live load. We're gonna do a pickup, and we'll keep going from there. Let me get closer to the entrance, and we'll go from there. Getting close to the entrance and exit. So in this terminal, in the front is pretty much other containers. The middle part has trailers with containers already parked. A lot of them are full loads. And then in the back, they have the chassis. So where is he? See where he's at. And it's like everything else, guys. You gotta be cautious of everything that's going on around you, because you have other drivers that are running late, and you know, they do reckless things for being late. So just be patient and aware of what's going on. Let me find a machine. We'll go from there.